Hello there internet gear fans, welcome to the Gear Slob channel. And I saw a young up and coming YouTuber the other day had a video, his name's Peter McKinnon, you may have heard of him, about what was in his camera bag. So I thought that I'd have a look and show you all what's in my LowePro ProTactic 450AW. So we'll turn it over, open her up, and let's have a look. First up, we'll have a look at the Canon 80D. Now, if you haven't heard of the Canon 80D, you probably haven't spent much time on YouTube looking at cameras, but this is just a fantastic, all-around, very usable camera for stills and also video. A lot of YouTubers have been using this for years, and hopefully later on soon in 2019, I'm looking at getting this the 80D a bigger brother. This is a relatively new lens that I have. It's the Canon 16-35 f4, and that's just a fantastic wide angle lens. This here is the Canon 24-70 f4 lens, and this is just a great all-round lens. There's also on there a macro setting, which is very usable. And just a very usable focal range there from 24mm to 70. That covers a lot. And of course, if you have a Canon DSLR, then you need one of these. The Canon 50mm 1.8, the Nifty 50. They're really cheap and a lot of fun to use. Now this tiny little pocket here, I have a Hoya variable ND filter. And that 77mm length fits both the f4 24-70 and the 16-35 lenses. This little pouch here, there's something that Peter McKinnon's actually done a video on, which is this Amaran AL M9 little LED light. And that's just a super useful thing. There's also a little attachment that comes with it in this little pouch. So you can mount it onto the hot shoe mount of your camera, or you can just put this anywhere. Charges by USB, actually goes surprisingly bright. And that's just another very small, very cheap little thing that won't take up a lot of room in your kit. So this pouch here, this actually comes with the LowePro ProTactic bag. They give you a couple of different pouches. There's this one. There's one for a drink bottle, which is on the side of my bag here, and another little cup for a tripod leg. But on this one here, I use this for GoPro bits, various chargers. I've got a spare battery, there's clamps and cables and just all those random bits. So I know all my GoPro things are in here. Now this here is for the Zoom H1n recorder, but as you'll see, it's actually empty, and that's because I'm using it to record the audio for this. And that's it there. Now this little pouch here, this just has all sorts of random bits and pieces in it. There's charging cables, there's an intervalometer, there's this here, which is a little hot shoe bar mount, so you can mount a couple of things on your hot shoe adapter. And these actual little pouches here, they're about $2, $2.50 from Target. That there is the Manfrotto Evo MiniPixi. Now that pretty comfortably supports the weight of a DSLR and a heavy lens. And those legs also extend as well, so you can sit that up high. This here is a holder for a GoPro, and this actually floats, which if you're in the water, is quite useful, and for some reason it comes off your hand. And also this end piece unscrews, so you can put cash in there or small keys, house keys, and they'll stay dry. I have actually tested it, it works. Now here I've got the remote controller for my Mavic Pro, and in this bag here is the Mavic Pro itself. And then here, that's a spare battery for the Mavic Pro. Here we've got a Rode Video Micro. I've actually got two of these, and I have another one that's on the camera at the moment, recording audio, as well as the Zoom H1n. There's a set of spare Mavic Pro Propellers, and I just had this dead cat that came from an old microphone that's since died, and I can actually cover the H1n with that. And here I've got filters for the Mavic Pro. If you live anywhere where the sun shines reasonably brightly, you're going to need these. This here is a little micro blower, just to clean any dust or crap that may be sitting on your camera lens. And this here, if you shoot at night, anything like that, is absolutely essential, is a head torch. This one's brilliant, Fenix brand. I've just got a journal notebook that I use for writing down any ideas. And here is the GoPro Hero 7 Black, which is mounted on the Manfrotto MiniPixi. And that just makes a great little holder. Of course, you can move that ball head around, use that as a handle. And moving along to the very top pocket. And here I've got my little SD card and adapter container, and a couple of spare batteries for my Canon 80D. So that was a quick look at the contents of my camera bag. If you like this video, please throw us a thumbs up, and if you would like to join the very small and exclusive club of subscribers to the Gear Slob channel, hit the subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.